So if you were here earlier this afternoon, I wasn't feeling too hot. I did take a nap, so it doesn't matter. I promise. So I don't think I'll be falling asleep while I play this time, hopefully. Because this game is great. I love this game. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. But I'm super, super tired and I wasn't feeling super hot. So I went ahead and took a nap. Now, let's see. We were doing the Wounded Coast, it looks like. We've got Hawke and Aveline, Meryl, and Varric. I do remember that we had gone to the Fade to save being real, and Isabela and Varric both betrayed us. Fuckers. But Varric is, of course, very, very sorry, and he will never do anything like that ever again, or we will gut him. He knows this. It's fine. He expects it, actually. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to continue on. We do have some other things to do once we get back to town. So let's just jump into things, shall we? Alright. Oh, okay, so we're on the Wounded Coast. We had checked out that cave. There's nothing there. So well, there's nothing else there anyway.
You know the Tethras family businesses are registered in your cousin Elman's name.
You don't say.
But I can't find any record of you having a cousin Elman.
I'll introduce you sometime. He's
Oh.
shy.
Varric. Imagine.
Which makes him a much better head of the household than I am. Never missed a attitude joke, that's for one. I think I got blood on my coat.
So now Varric is head of the Tethers family since Bartrand is, well, missing, basically. And so yeah, he's head of the household and he's expected to show up to meetings, things like that. Can you really imagine Varric at meetings with the merchant skills? No, you cannot, because I can't. Okay. Die. Yes. He dies so spectacularly. I like how he just like flew back, sort of. Is very fulfilling. Varric, where are you, good? Oh, there's this guy back here. We didn't kill him right away. Oh, yeah, wait, the abomination. Okay.
Go down! I'll deal with this.
Okay. You guys not cute. See, this is what happens when you mess with demons, Meryl. Leave demons alone. And that's the Lost Patrol. See, these are the Qunari that we were accused of killing. We, of course, did not kill them. But they're there. Okay. Sack, an open sack. There's some embryons. Oh, this is actually a pretty harsh thing, so.
Lieutenant Harley?
Aveline? Thank the Maker.
I know, I'd be happy to see Aveline
I
too.
take it you know each other.
Harley is one of the guard, recently promoted.
This disaster was my first routine assignment.
Uh-oh. You're waiting for help?
We're not reinforcements, if that's what you're waiting for. Bollocks! Little Bedham must not have made it back. We're up against Everett's marauders.
You're certain about that?
Ferelden's up there. and Victor Longdeath's handiwork you've already seen. We tried 2 sorties up the path, but it's trapped to oblivion. Now I'd be thankful just to get out of here alive.
No fair, guard dog! You brought friends!
Shut your mouth!
Ha 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 ha!
Okay, so we have some options here. None of them are really great. Okay. So none of our options are super great here. We are just stuck. But let's attack them
The longer
together.
we wait, the more of us they'll kill.
There's
Let's
more
attack
people. It'll help.
I'm with you, but my men may be too rattled to join us.
I'll give them help.
Evit's marauders. They're just men. Flesh and bone.
Super work.
Flesh can be torn. Bones can be broken. Alone, they will pick you off one by one. Together, we are unstoppable. On me!
That's right.
You'd make a fine captain of the guard.
I don't
Look
want
out
it.
for traps. Be careful. Everett's marauders are deadly.
But that helps us with our friendship with Aveline that we sorely need. Alright, so let's murder! Oh, you bastard. That's not gonna help you, punk. Okay, you're dead. Alright, that's one of the bosses dead. There's like 3 that we need to kill. So. There you are, sweetheart.
Watch your step.
Oh no, that was a good shot.
That should do it.
Alright, that trap got taken out. Alright, and then there's, hold on, there's one over here that we need to kill. Oh.
That should be the last of them.
They're
No.
all dead? I can't believe it.
That is
I'll
not
tell
all of them.
Lieutenant Jalen at the keep what you've done. I'll make sure
was
he
it?
rewards you.
Good work yourself, Lieutenant. Make sure the others know it.
Men! We're heading home!
I don't actually know how many men survived. But we took out this, and this is a quest that we didn't actually technically know anything about. That gets us another upgrade for Aveline. There we go. Swatch of the Jackeye. Okay. I don't see anything up here.
I don't like the looks of this.
Oh, this is
All set.
fun time. Ah, doggos! Bad doggos! What? Don't attack me!
Better luck in the next
How about you?
Bianca can handle this herself.
I'm sure she can. I'm sure she can. Right. So that's taken care of. Okay. Let's see. Let's go over here real quick.
Trap.
Yep.
Done.
I don't plan on stepping on any more traps. That would suck. Okay, there's that.
Watch your step.
Oh,
That should do it.
all the traps. Hmm.
I don't like the looks of this. All set.
There we go. Let's make sure this place is safe for future ships down the wind goes. Not that we trade per se. But, I mean, it's always good to disarm all the traps anyway because then you get lots of spirits for it. Okay. That sucks. We'll have to go tell the air shock about that, or at least the guy outside the Canary complex. Yep. That's right. Alright, where are these three? Oh, good. You thought you were gonna attack Aveline. Oh, you're funny.
I'll deal with this.
All right. That was nice. Nice neat kill. Alright, now let's see. Where are we headed to next? Oh, another fight.
You are not enough.
You know what? I've got a Reaper in my group, and he is so much better than you.
You brought this on yourself.
In fact, we're gonna have to have Fenris in our parties. Fenris is such a good party member. Okay. We have to go northwest now. Bones. Ooh, runic descent. A lot. So it's super warm here today, which is probably why, with the lack of sleep and not actually feeling too hot, that I was tired. But anyway, so like after I took a nap, I showered, and then I was like, you know, I feel like super great. So warm though. So like I have the entire house up, open, but turns out the heat was still on. So that's been fixed. So the heat is now off. House still open. The kittens love it because they get to pick like a window and just be in front of it. And if you know anything about kittens, they love windows. So let's see, what else? Oh, there's the cave. Bounty hunter getaway. Okay. I think that's all looting we can do. More tell the shot. Well, they have a Cerebos, so we need to find the Cerebos. Otherwise, we're gonna eat so much.
Better luck in the next life.
Yeah, there it is.
Is everyone all right?
Okay. And I don't. It was dangerous to mess with Cerebos. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Magnus's wares. Magnus?
You are in a strange place, Ferelden.
Tell me about it.
I'm gonna change place.
Knowing is half the battle, and it need not be wholly unprofitable, provided few questions are asked.
Right. Right. Okay. So let's sell all my junk. So let's sell all this crap. Huh, that is actually not a bad staff, to be honest. I mean, I don't know if it's worth 113 gold, but it's nice. And yep, we're gonna sell Lur's Crook because I don't know, I don't have anything, any use for it really. Or any of this. I just want to keep it just because it's Fenris's tooth. Oh shoot, that's right, I do have Sebastian stuff. We'll have to put Sebastian in our party soon. Nothing here. Here, we sold all that. It's actually nice. We could buy that staff if I wanted to. It just kind of isn't worth that much to me, to be honest. Oh, there's the Harlot's Blush for Saul. And us without our Harlot. That's alright. Okay. Let's go in the cave. Okay. That's the way we came. Let's check out this. Yeah. Hi, guys. I mean, if Aveline, Varric, and Meryl can't take care of something, we have issues. Honestly. Okay. Yeah. Let's go. As Meryl puts everyone to sleep, it's beautiful. Meryl, you are not a warrior. No charging. Meryl's like, I kick no fucks.
Done.
That's what I want.
Watch your step.
Actually, Meryl doesn't like that. She's like, oh really? Not a warrior. That'd be great. Somebody tell Meryl, hey, you're not a warrior. Dude, I can't even get a hold of him because he's moving too freaking much. My targeting is off. It's harder to target on a laptop than it is when I was playing on console. Okay. Although I will be honest, it's super nice. So much better to use a console to play this. Because the targeting is easier, but there's more benefits to playing it on a computer too. Like, for one, I can stream it without anything extra. Okay, capture costume.
Quickly, before more guards come. Terry said she'd find a way to rescue me. I will never forget this.
Okay, well, we finished that quest. Corpse. That. I do like that they added the take all option in this game and they kept it in Inquisition. R for take all instead of having to use my mouse to actually hit take all. Okay. I mean, there's a take all option on console too. I don't remember what it is. I think it's just like X or something. Okay. I don't think there's anything else in this cave. Yeah. Can't go past this door. Alright. So this one's done fairly painlessly, which I'm always a fan. Easy, fairly painless. Well, for me anyway. Painless for me. Those bounty hunters might have something. Okay. See what else is there. That's the exit. That's an area we haven't fully explored, but sadly that's a long way back, but let's go ahead and take care of it real quick. I really hope to get a huge chunk of Act 2 taken care of tonight. That way, playing on Monday afternoon, we can just finish it up. I can't really guarantee that will happen, but we're gonna try for it. We're gonna try and play as long as I can manage to stay up. So, let's go. Like, we won't do the last bit of the quest for this chapter, because, but we're gonna try and power through. Okay. You know, it would be nice if we had a horse. You know what game we get horses in? Inquisition. Like, so I actually really, really, really like Inquisition. Not just because of the romance options, although let's be honest, the romance options are great. You get to romance with the Iron Bull. Who doesn't want the very not right. But just like, wow. You just shoot him in the face, Varric? Gosh, Varric. I mean, like, you get Bull, you get Dorian, you get Colin, you get Blackwall, you get Sarah, you get Josephine. I mean, you get all these really good options. Also, by the way, the most underrated romance in all of Inquisition is actually Cassandra, and I love her. So, fight me. Anyway, I mean, like, the romance options are really good. The story is great. It's a really good way to pull in a lot of the tendrils that have been strewn about here and there, and all the other games and the books and the comics. And, I mean, the best thing about Dragon Age is that most of everything is canonical. Like, all the comics are canonical. All the books are canonical. Even the Mass Empire, which I really think they should say, hey, no, this is like an alternate universe. This, because it's got a lot of contradictions in it in regards to the main like franchise. Or you could be like, well, it's skewed, like it's canonical. The events are canonical, but it's skewed because it takes place from a certain point of view. Like, even that would be better than just letting it go. Man, there's so much to do. Let's go back to Hawke's house. But, So like everything is canonical, and so if you read something, it'll tell it basically it tells you where.
So this is where you live.
Oh,
Not bad.
Isabella.
I preferred the old place. It had more charm.
What's wrong with my house, Isabella?
You don't like my new house? The house is fine, I suppose. But Lowtown, the smell of tar, and the sea, and the sound of some whore plying her trade in a back alley. Oh. Don't you miss that?
Oh my god, Isabella's trying to kill me. I almost choked to death. There's excitement right here, Isabella.
You can get your thrills in Hightown, if you know where to look. Oh. And where would that be?
Come with me.
I can show you what I have in mind.
See, I was told I had to romance Isabella, so that's what we're doing. Oh my god. Like, yeah, remove the daggers. They're just gonna get in the way. That is the secret dagger we use.
That was... Thank you. I should go. I wouldn't want to take advantage of your hospitality.
What if I wanted you to? Oh, that's an option. We gotta take it.
I like it when you take advantage of my hospitality. It was fun, wasn't it? Well, you know, if you ever want to do it again... Wait. You're not thinking of bringing feelings into this, are you?
Oh, crap. You have to do this just right, 'cause Isabella's weird, too. Honestly. Fenris is pretty straightforward. There's no games. Isabella, you kind of have to work over. Isabella. Let's go to Isabella's page real quick. I meant to do this, but it was one time, mainly because it's really irritating. Alright, so we can't romance anyone else. What options here? Yeah. Okay. If Hawke chooses to engage in the romance scene, she will be the one to bring love. Okay, the first option opens up an option to continue the romance, and then Isabella. Okay. Why not?
What about love? Love's not for everyone. It's not for me. It's just... messy.
That's a shame.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Why? I'm not. Did you know I was once married? When I was freed, I swore I would never marry again.
You were married.
I can't imagine you married.
I was his plaything. A prized possession. He saw me with my mother at the market in Lemerin and decided he had to have me. My mother gave me away for a goat and a handful of gold coins. She didn't even haggle over the price. Bitch.
Isabela does not like her mother. Have you ever been in love?
Your marriage was loveless. And you've never experienced true love?
Oh, I've been in love. I fell in love with a man not long after my husband died. He foolishly asked for my hand. I refused to be tied down again, and I fled. It broke his heart. Destroyed him.
I'm sorry it ended that way.
He was better off. I saved him a lot of trouble in the long run.
Okay, so what happened to your husband?
How were you freed from the marriage?
I mean, we know.
My husband took an assassin's blade to the back of the skull. And before you start jumping to conclusions, no, I didn't hire the assassin. I did thank him profusely, however. Ah, Zevran. He was an artist.
Okay, you're afraid of being loved.
You're not afraid of being hurt. You're just afraid of hurting someone else.
No, Look, it isn't like that. It's just easier this way. Now, if you're done trying to confuse the issue, I'm going to go.
But, pay attention. We got 10 friendship with Isabela, plus we got
I've left
her.
the amulet in there and forgotten all about it. What would the witch have done then?
We got her romance outfit now.
Crude drawings in the margins. Isabela, grow up.
Never.
Orana plays the lute beautifully. Must have been one of her duties as a slave. Poor Prince. I told him to stay off the bed. I think I'll let Sandal empty that.
Sandal, stop doing like that. So Isabela will never move in.
Maker's breath, put some clothes on, man. I wonder where Varric is today. Telling stories about my exploits to anyone who will listen, most likely. Handprints? Was someone swinging on the chandelier? Sandal.
He's a handful.
Alright, so she said to look at the crest sideways, then cover the... Sweet maker, Isabela. I can't unsee that.
Okay, let's see. What's on the writing desk? From Matcha. Mr. Hawke, I wanted to thank you for helping my brother. I worry about what the Templars will do to Karen, but it's what he wants. He is grateful that you defended him before Sir Carlin. Thank you from the both of us, Matcha. Midnight meeting. I have noticed your considerable talents and have an opportunity that may be of interest to you. Meet me in Hightown at midnight. Discretion is key. A new friend. Oh, well, that's not tricky. Okay. Mother.
An elven slave? Maker's breath, I hope you know what you're doing.
Not slave.
An elven slave? Maker's breath, I hope you know what you're doing.
Not a slave. She is a servant.
I've been keeping everything clean.
Thank you, Arana. You're a beauty. You stay here for good.
Hey, look. A partially burned page from Anders' manifesto.
That's exactly where Blight belongs, in the fire. Throw it in the fire. Throw it in the fire. Oh.
I'm glad Bethany always writes.
Oh, letters from Bethany.
Fenris
Fenris said Daenerys left this at the mansion.
Booze from Fenris. Always good.
Ah, this statue. Wait, where did I get this statue?
That's a good question, Hawke. Where did you get the statue? Okay. Salmon.
101 uses for a phallic tuber. Thanks, Isabella. That's 100 too many. 101 uses for a phallic tuber. Thanks, Isabella. That's 100 too many.
Yes, well, I mean, it's Isabella, so what did you expect, Hawke? Doggo?
I like the doggy.
Huh?
Ruff, ruff, ruff.
Yeah, no, I was taking along with the dogs.
Ruff, 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 ruff.
It looks like they're having a nice chat. Maybe Sandal picked up some Mabari speak from our time at the hero of Ferelden's camp.
Maybe. It's really cute, though. Doggo! You're such a good doggo. The best doggo. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at our storage. So I think maybe we have some pretty good upgrades. Maybe not weapon-wise, but let's take a look at the gear. Holy crap, yeah. 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 Yeah, that's an upgrade. Both of these have immunity to stun. Bonus to disarm traps. 84. Oh, I will take that. Okay. So let's switch out our inventory now. Thank you. Oh, man. Okay. I mean, the warden stuff is still like normalish type. Let's keep it in storage. That's all we're gonna do. Alrighty. So there's that.
Ah, you've returned.
Oh.
A new letter on your desk awaits your attention.
Yeah. Thank you, Bodan. I found it. Okay. Sebastian, Fenris, and Meryl. We haven't had Meryl and Fenris in the same party yet. We're bound for disaster. We'll go to the gallows. Turn in this quest to Saul. Enemy commanders will heal or buff nearby troops except when... Oh. Okay, I guess we didn't need to read that. Wow, look at us. That is sexy, actually. I like that outfit. Okay. We'll have to... Okay, Sebastian. I got some stuff for you, bud. Like the pierces. Yep. And then the adherence belt, which is actually better than the one you're using. Do we have good rings? Because I don't know which one you have. I just have ornate rings. Okay. Let's see. Rogue's ring. Plus 3 physical damage. That's crappy. Okay. So I guess technically you have the best ring you possibly can. Gotcha. Marrow. That's actually pretty good, I think. Yeah. Gosh, do I not have anything better? I don't. Not right now, anyway. Okay. That's right. I got that for Fenris. Man, it looks so good. Okay. Let's level up Fenris. It's been a minute since we've had Fenris. Fenris actually loves us, and I feel so good about that. He actually does really like us. Meryl is cool. Sebastian, not so much. We have not been making the right choices with Sebastian at our party.
Did you step on something sharp, Fenris?
Oh gosh.
No.
Slam your fingers in a door?
No.
Smack your head on a low beam?
Is there a point to this line of questioning?
Just wondering why you're so cross all the time.
Perhaps it's the inane prodding.
I love it. I love them. I love Meryl and Fenris. I know it's weird to say that because they're just antithetical to one another, but I love it. Okay. Get rid of all this stuff since it's not actually doing us any good anymore. Let's go ahead and sell this stuff. Wish there was a sell all button. Okay. Colin!
Make her guide you, Hawke.
Goodbye, Colin.
I was just leaving.
Make her watch over you.
I do love Johnny Reese's voice. Him and Gideon and Marie just make Dragon Age. Oh, and Steve Valentine, who did Alistair.
Harlot's Blush. What a scandalous name for such a pretty flower.
I know, right? Okay, we don't have anything.
Welcome back to Souls, my friend.
Please. There's some decent stuff for mages, but nothing I want. Okay. Let's continue on then, shall we? Sailcloth bearing the sign of the fifth wind, a pirate vessel once active on the raging sea. Cracks for new ships flutter along the docks. Oh. Okay. Let's hold on. Okay, let's go take out Aveline, Anders, and Varric. Let's go to the docks. We'll turn on the quest about the Canary and then mage that we rescued. And then we'll see from there. So that's interesting. People from the Free Marchers are called marchers, but usually by outsiders. People from the cities usually consider themselves, think of the city-state
The Maker
first.
didn't free me.
Oh.
I see you've been thinking about what I said.
I freed myself. If the Maker did anything, he watched. Why should I thank him for that?
Is it so hard to believe the Maker cares for you? Maybe he gave you the chance to escape.
It doesn't feel like the Maker cares for me, or anyone.
We all make our own choices to do good as well as evil. That is our doing, not the Maker's.
Perhaps. It's been a long time since I gave it any thought.
It's not too late to start.
It'd take 5 Fereldens or 10 elves to do my work, and you know it.
Here's the ship scutter.
Looking to hire solid.
Did you misplace this?
Tired of the docks myself.
You brought it home? I am right stunned, actually.
Okay. So that was fun. You know, I don't know if Sebastian and Meryl actually talk to one another.
If you're here about a shipment, that's the overseer. I just lift and carry.
Okay, I wasn't talking to you.
I found your patrol. They won't be coming back.
You have stolen my duty, Basra. We were supplied for this task, but you have done this instead. Take what was meant for us.
You're welcome. What the hell is that? A two-handed sword. I mean, it's okay, I guess. That is, yeah, it's not really better than what Fenris has. Although +5 to health generation. I mean, it's good for like health and stuff, but not really anything else. So that's fine. That's valid.
Many thanks, monsieur. Your payment?
Alright, so nothing for that. I think we need to do sketch on detail. Hoping there's going to be a good rain running around. What I need to do is I need to go underground to the guy in the low town. Or low town? No, it's dark. Okay. So, well, because I'm in the docks. I think he's actually in the passage here at the docks, but I can only get to it by night. Oh, like a crate. Okay. Found another crate. So many amulets. I wonder if anybody in this town actually is wearing amulets besides our group. Okay. That is so many quests. Let's go talk to Varric real quick. Because we've got a quest to talk to Aveline at her, at the keep. And to talk to, oh. Talk to,
Have you heard
Anders.
the chant
Oh,
of
shit.
light?
That's the song they sing at the chantry, right? It's pretty, but a little repetitive.
Then you know the story. How Andraste became the Maker's divine bride and convinced him to offer us a second chance.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Right, but I never understood why she had to die.
Her mortal husband betrayed her out of jealousy.
But if he wanted her to spread her faith, couldn't she do that better alive?
The Maker gave us free will. By his betrayal, Mafarath showed us that men were not yet worth saving.
I don't know. It's a nice story, but I think it's got some holes.
Bless Meryl. It's a nice story, but I think it's got some holes. Religion is so funny. It's funny. Okay. There.
Hawke, I've got some news. You might not want to be near anything breakable when I tell you, though.
You can tell me anything, buddy. God, that is nice. Nice armor.
Varric, whatever you have to tell me, it'll be fine.
I know. I've had an ear out for Bartrand. After the Deep Roads, he ran to Ravane, probably because he knew I couldn't track him. But I hear he might be back in Kirkwall. He called in loans from a few of his contacts in Hightown.
Do you know where he is?
Was he staying in Hightown, or just passing through?
If my information is good, and it's always good, he has a house there. Which gives us a good shot at having a word with my dear sweet brother.
You mean, do those words include your hands around his neck? Because I'm down for that. How do you feel
How
about
are you
this?
holding up, Varric?
Me? My no-account backstabbing brother is practically in arm's reach. I couldn't be better.
Are you sure it's home?
Would Bartrand really risk coming back here?
I think we both know by now that Bartrand would risk anything for money. There's a much better market here for that trinket he stole, and all his contacts are in Kirkwall.
Well, let's go see.
We need some answers from your brother.
I agree. Bianca's been missing him something awful.
And make sure.
Let's stop by his new house. Welcome him back to the neighborhood and all that.
Well, let's make sure that Varric
Maybe. Yes.
and Barton have a
You
very
don't pay me enough to
good
stay sober at work.
long talk. Okay. But we won't do that now. We will do other things first. I mean, we could go visit Barton. So nice to do that. Let's go talk to Crazy. I mean, Anders. Here's the thing. Okay, so like I called him crazy, but Anders is not really crazy. He's obsessed, but he's not crazy. It's actually very dangerous. I'd rather he was crazy. That would be easier to take. Oh, these guys want to die.
The shadows.
Oh, come on. Ah! You're cute. You little dwarf. You can't kill me, buddy. Didn't kill him, Sebastian. 365. Cartel loyalist. Wow. See, now that makes me think about that song with Katy Perry and Zed, 365. I love that song. Such a good song and the video for it. It makes me so sad.
Going to have to do some shopping.
An excellent place to hide. I'm surprised the Templars catch anyone in this city.
Right? But yeah, if you haven't seen the 365 video with Katy Perry and Zed, I suggest you do it. It's so good. Shake the Black.
Stay away from me.
We'll be back to talk to you later, I think.
Don't like dark tan? Die and make room.
It's hard to remember which ones are quests and which ones are just interesting, like weirdo NPCs, but that guy is definitely part of the quest. There's our Coach Barker.
Turn up your purses, Kirkwall. The leases of Javaris Tintop are up for grabs.
Yeah, well, Javaris is gone, so I'm okay with that. Alright, go talk to Amber. Probably not gonna like this. Sup, Anders?
Have you noticed how many Tranquil are in the gallows courtyard lately? And don't tell me I'm just sensitive to it. I've been watching, and every day there are new Tranquil, selling their bloody wares. Good mages too. People I know pass their harrowing.
Well, that's against the law.
Doesn't Chantry law say that mages who pass their harrowing can't be made tranquil?
Exactly. The Templars are using the right of tranquility to silence those who speak against them. They're working on a deliberate plan to turn every mage in Kirkwall within the next 3 years.
Good.
Whatever you think of Templars, you can't imagine they're so heartless.
They're worse. There are groups in Kirkwall who help those fleeing the Circle. I've talked to people on the inside. The plan is the work of a Templar named Sir Ulrich. I've had a run-in with him myself. He's the one who did the ritual on Carl. Nasty piece of work. Likes to make mages beg.
A run-in?
What happened between you and Sir Ulrich?
I've been involved with an underground resistance. Mages living free in Kirkwall who help others escape. I can't tell you any more, for your sake and theirs. You have too much involvement with the Guard and nobility. Suffice it to say, I've been in the gallows. I've seen his work firsthand.
Yeah. Tell me about this Templar.
What else do you know about Sir Ulrich?
The Knight Commander is at least sincere in her convictions. However misguided, she believes she's helping people. Sir Ulrich's a sadist. Cold-blooded as a lizard. He likes to experiment on mages. Find out what it takes to push them into the arms of demons.
Oh god, not all Templars are that bad.
Then perhaps the blame can be laid on him, and not every Templar.
That's what I hope. If we bring the evidence of this plan to light, there must be men who'll stand against it. Perhaps even the Grand Cleric will finally be forced to act. My friends in the Mage Underground know a way inside. A secret entrance under the walls of the gallows. Come with me tonight, please. Help me find the evidence of Sir Ulrich's tranquil solution.
Tranquil solution?
What do you mean, tranquil solution?
That's what he calls it. His idea of a peaceful solution to the mage problem. To sunder the mind of every mage in the free marches.
Maybe he should
I'm
be...
told he's bringing his proposal to Val Royeau, to the Divine herself. He would turn every mage in Thedas into a drooling simpleton under his command.
Of course not.
If this plot exists, it must be exposed.
I won't allow my sister...
I am honored by your trust. I'm ready to go when you are. Our entrance is concealed not far from here.
So we get some friendship with Sebastian and some friendship with Anders, which is good because we kind of with Sebastian. He's not very friendly with us right now. Fenris, on the other hand, still loves us. Which is funny because he doesn't like Anders at all. But Sebastian doesn't like abuse of power, which is funny considering he's a prince, but he's pretty fair-minded. So I like he might be kind of priggish and prudish in other ways, but he's really fair-minded when it comes to people. So I think that's why he'll be a good ruler in Starkhaven. But we won't be heading off to help him just yet. Evelina.
You have a coin to spare, Messer. My children are starving.
Of course.
I hope this helps.
Thank you. Make a smile on you.
I don't know if that does any good or bad. I've never figured it out, but... Oh, new entry.
You know, when I return to Starkhaven, you're welcome to come with me.
And do what exactly?
You're a fine warrior. If you could train men to fight like you do, we'd be unstoppable.
I'm no leader, and I doubt humans would want me training them.
Then why not train elves? I bet there's plenty who would admire all you've accomplished.
I haven't accomplished anything.
No? You are your own man, living as you see fit. You give yourself too little credit.
You are being kind.
Not at all. Think about it.
Bless you, Sebastian! You're so good. Okay. After pursuing another dead end, we were attacked by Maleficari. I fear V will not make it. The Princess must have tempted them off. Are they cultists trying to protect the answer? Are they after it themselves, or was it a random attack? The mages of Kirkwall have a more troubled history than those in other circles. A greater percentage of them do not survive the harrowing, and a greater percentage turn to blood magic. Almost double that of Starkhaven or Ostwick. Is there secret turn people delving into the defensive secrets of the city? Either way, we must be more careful, lest we become the band of one, or none. Hidden under a cobblestone with curious markings and sounds vanished. Six. Okay, so we've gotten all of them so far. There's 3 more in the 3rd act, and there's actually an achievement to get all 9. And dear God, it sounds like somebody is like children outside. All the screeching. What's the only thing that's here? Let's go here during the day. We got a lot to do.
Good day, Sir Hawke.
Let's go talk to Jalen. Hi, we saved your patrol.
Lieutenant Harley said I should see you about a reward.
That's it. Not even going to mention your scuffle with Evit's marauders. Killing the whole lot of them.
I should have been there sooner.
They killed a lot of good people.
They won't kill anyone else. Thanks to you. There's one small rub, though. Their leader, Evitz, wasn't there, was he?
No, they were led by Ferelden.
Evitz is the worst of the lot. He may try to get revenge one day.
Oh, okay.
Good to know. I'll keep an eye out for him.
Maybe nothing will come of it. Thanks again for your help.
Alright, we got 3 gold for that. Sweet, anything in here? Because we've already been this way.
You're looking well, Sarah.
I mean, yeah. Oh.
Years of nice, quiet anxiety. Gone. Along with a whole street.
The Canary were blameless.
Right. A mad elf, pushed by zealots, likely hidden in the very groups I have to appease. The Maker has a grand sense of humor. And the Arishok. I suspected he had no plans to leave. I didn't know it was just as annoying for him.
Just don't give in to zealots.
Keep the worst of them off his back, and it'll be all right.
But that is the problem. It has already escalated, despite your efforts. A shame.
What happened?
A Qunari delegate and entourage paid me a visit. It was civil, tentative, hopeful. They left my chambers with precision, but were not reported by the outer guard. They are missing, almost literally, from my doorstep. What do you imagine will be the Arishok's reaction?
Oh, I'll find out what happened.
We need to get out in front of this, and fast.
I feel I've been trying to turn a stampede for some time now. Someone is pushing very hard. Speak with Seneschal Brown. Then you will see why I cannot trust anyone else with this. I don't know who would benefit from fighting the Qunari, but it will cost all of us.
All right, so everybody leveled by just simply walking through the door. I always like that. Put some on the decks. Look it up. It's more into magic. Bishop Duelist. Sebastian has some magic resistance. Sorry. Yep. Dump this all into magic for you, buddy. Thunder. Yeah. I should have maxed out his 200 first. Cunning. Finish up primal first. Petrify, rock armor, or tempest. Let's go rock armor. That's always funny to see Meryl like that. Okay. I'm easily amused, in case you could tell. Alright, so here's Fenris Brand.
You have information about the missing Qunari?
I am to help you, yes. Viscount Dumas would appreciate discretion in this matter. I would prefer that you were not involved at all. But that is neither here nor there.
Yeah. Does the airship know?
Has anyone reported this to the Qunari?
Maker, no. I'd be signing the messenger's death warrant. He'll find out soon enough, of course. And when he does, the Viscount is rightly concerned that the illusion of peace will dissolve.
Could this be a Qunari
The Arishok is growing violent. He might want an excuse to end this peace.
I suspect that if the Arishok wanted to take over, he simply would. For all we fear that heretical Qun of his, its demands have done more to keep him in check than any of our efforts.
It's true.
Besides, would Qunari stoop to trickery? There is no precedent, but there is unfortunate evidence of influence on our side.
You seem reluctant. Look.
It sounds like you don't want them found.
I must think of what is best for the Viscount's office. Bringing attention to such an incident benefits no one.
You would do nothing.
The Qunari are neutral hostiles at best. There is no relationship to salvage by overextending ourselves on their behalf.
That's a really pragmatic way of looking about it. Were they vulnerable somehow?
I'm having a hard time picturing the abduction of a Qunari entourage.
Unfortunately, they were not at their best. Their swords were tied into their sheaths, as I advised. It seemed a respectful compromise. Even I know you cannot separate a Qunari from his weapon.
So what is that?
I'm sure you have suspicions about what happened.
My concerns are well founded. This could not have escaped the notice of the city guard. Unless they were involved. Not coincidentally, a number of recent recruits have failed to report. You should start with one of them. Although where you find a swordsman so eager to sell his honor and duty. I'm sure I don't know.
The Hanged Man.
Hangman.
Even I know that. Right. Then you know what to look for. I can't imagine this has occurred without notice. There is always a weak link.
Sebastian,
Please keep this quiet. The Viscount is under enough scrutiny as it is.
Like Fenris and Meryl, the Hangman. Sebastian, even I know that. Bless.
Fine day, Sarah.
We'll talk to Aveline and her office.
Hawke, I need a favor that I can only trust to you.
You can always ask.
It should be a small matter, but I worry. I need you to give something to Guardsman Donick, here in the barracks. No questions, and he is not to know it's from me.
Is this the guard we rescued?
Donick? The one we pulled from an ambush?
The event that put me here. But this is a different need of the guard and its captain.
Okay.
And you're doing very badly at the no questions part.
Okay, fine. We won't ask questions.
Very well, Aveline. If it means that much.
Thank you. And please hurry back with his reaction. I appreciate this, Hawke. I really do.
So badly. Hi, Donick.
Guardsman Donick.
Sir Hawke, it's been some time. You're here in Hightown now, right? I think the captain mentioned it. I see your uncle now and then on my patrols, but we don't talk.
Have you fully recovered?
No ill effects from the ambush, I trust.
They got me pretty good, I'll admit. But they fared worse, so I can't complain. Guard is a good career if you're careful. A short one if you're not. And the captain makes sure we're careful.
Okay, well, I have something you need.
This is for you. It's apparently very important.
I'll take you at your word. It's a copper relief of marigolds? And it helpfully says so. Marigolds. Well, how crafty. Is there a meaning to this that I should know?
There must be.
Just keep it. I'm sure it's more than it seems.
It would have to be. Right. I'm sure we both have things to do, of varying import. Sir Hawke.
I'm not seeing the sense to this.
Right? Right, I'm with Fenris. Like, what was the point? Aveline.
You're back. Of course you are. You're efficient. Get things done, good or ill. So, how did Donick react?
As one might expect when confused.
I thought it was clear. Metal is strong, copper ages well, flowers are soft. I've clearly gone about this the wrong way. Don't talk to him again. Just take this, the patrols for next week. Post it to the roster and just listen.
All right, I'll do it.
All right. Posting the roster just over there.
I love Hawke.
I need to know exactly how he reacts. That's key. Thank you.
I love Hawke's face. She's
So
just...
much doubt. Unusual, but clearly important.
Ah, Fenris, you're so perceptive. Okay.
Hey, Donick! Whose pucker have you been greasing to get Hightown?
What? You're daft. I'm working dockside on those smugglers.
Says here you're guarding the square. Always been a make-work job, that one. You someone's pet?
Check your eyes. It's a mistake.
Says the pet.
You have got to be kidding me. What did I do to get that post?
Aveline.
Donick thinks I'm punishing him. But Hightown is a safe patrol, a reward.
You wanted his reaction.
All right.
I can fix this. I need 3 goats and a sheaf of wheat. You'll take them to his mother.
Lame. No, I won't.
It's a dowry tradition. Maybe it will smooth the process.
Don't be silly. A dowry would only matter if you were courting him.
Oh, Meryl.
You're courting him.
Meryl. Okay. Why not just tell me?
Aveline, you know you can talk to me.
What am I to say? That a grown woman can't speak her mind? I've been focused on being captain for so long, that's all I know.
But you were married, were you not?
Thank you,
That
Fenris.
was a long time ago. It was easier, or seemed to be.
Why is this so difficult for you?
I can't imagine you having trouble speaking your mind.
It's just fear. I know it's foolish, but I can't get away from it. What about you and Isabela? I know she doesn't have 2 thoughts to rub together, but the danger of your lives must worry you.
Maybe we're not the best example.
But you understand. I feel paralyzed. I hate it.
So you're out of the West?
Sounds like you're ready to move on.
It's been 4 years since Wesley. Stop trying to protect me. I've made my peace. You'd want me to live.
Why? Oh, well, why him and not someone else? You've been alone this long?
So you've been by yourself since we came to Kirkwall?
I am diligent on behalf of my men. And I've neglected many other things.
Alright, if you need this, I'll help you.
Well, this little dance certainly isn't helping. So what will?
I'm the captain. He's my guardsman. I can't get past that.
Being in the barracks doesn't help. Go somewhere you can talk.
What? Just go out somewhere? Like it's that easy?
It can be.
What? Too simple?
Tell Donnic, invite him to the Hanged Man. Don't tell him about me. Make something up. It's a surprise, or just you, or a group, anything to get him there. He's not like the others. I don't want him to think he's meeting the captain.
A fine day, isn't it, Joe?
Oh god, this is gonna go so bad. Alright, Donnic.
Sarah Donnic, are you free? I need to ask you something.
I have no immediate patrols. Why?
Everyone's going out.
A night at the Hanged Man for all the guard. You'll come? Of course you'll come.
Should I have heard of this? Very well, Sir Hawke. I guess I'll be there. Never good to be the last to hear of these things.
Indeed it is, Geralt.
So this is gonna go about as badly as everyone thinks it is. So let's just get this trash fire over with. I mean, it's not like we don't have like a million trash fires going on. It's Kirkwall, but let's go. Oh yeah, wait, no, one of the books is here. Okay. Gonna go find a book and beat it up. Sort of. Yeah, not in this room. In this room, Toronto's, thank goodness. You found one of Toronto's books. The pages are filled with secrets of blood magic. You feel a stirring power as you look upon it. We're gonna destroy it. Sorry, Meryl. No blood magic for you, babe. Oh, jeez. This is why you don't mess with blood magic. Yeah. Stab things in the face. Remember, that's how you do it. Okay. That's 3 books out of 4.
Please keep it quiet, Sirrah. The Viscount mustn't be disturbed.
I've already talked to the Viscount tomorrow. Okay. Oh, Meryl's quest. Okay. Tactics can give advanced players precise control over their party members. Okay. Let's talk to our friend Meryl.
I've got something to show you. Come and see. It's beautiful, isn't it?
There's no reflection.
Something seems off about your mirror. Shouldn't it reflect the room?
No. It's not that sort of mirror. I've spent the last few years restoring this. One of my clan found it in the Brazilian forest, we think. Poor Tamlin. We never found him. Just the shattered pieces of the alluvion.
Is the mirror killed someone?
Do you think the mirror had something to do with Tamlin's disappearance?
The ruin we tracked Tamlin to was full of traps and monstrous things, but we found no body. His trail ended at the broken pieces of alluvion.
Alluvion?
What's an alluvion?
Long ago, the elves had a kingdom. An empire that covered Thedas. And every city had an alluvion. The mirrors let them communicate across their empire. But I don't know how exactly. My people have lost so much. We know almost nothing of the days before Arlathon. This is a piece of our history.
So is this why you left the clan?
This thing is what made the Keeper send you away, isn't it?
The Keeper wanted me to destroy the fragment I kept. She said our ancestors meant it to be forgotten. But it's a Keeper's place to remember. Even the dangerous things. We argued. I left. She's wrong. This mirror could teach us so much about who we once were.
Why did you bring it here?
What are you trying to do with this mirror?
At first, I just wanted to find Tamlin. But it's been too long. Tamlin is probably dead by now, if he wasn't already. But still, I know it can help my people. I can at least recover this one small part of our heritage.
Oh God, you
I'm
told
sure
me.
you wouldn't show something this dangerous to just anyone.
It's not dangerous, I promise. I fixed it, or tried to, with blood magic. The mirror won't hurt anyone.
I fixed it with
doesn't
blood
work.
magic.
I've tried everything, and I think it's because it needs to be finished with a special tool. And a ruling home. And my clan has one. It's been in their hands for generations.
Okay, I see you now.
But you're afraid to face Keeper Marathari again.
Exactly. You have no idea, the Keeper. I can't talk to her. We fight or talk circles around each other. She has a disappointed frown that turns your bones to jelly. Please help me. You will, won't you?
Oh, okay.
I'll go with you.
Masaranas, I'll find some way to repay you, I promise.
Okay, so we got our friendship with Meryl back. Not that it really helps us, because we are not that far along. But it's good, okay. Let's go to Thunder now. We'll just do Meryl's companion quest real quick. It's actually not that long. Okay, let's go talk to Keeper Marathari.
You never come to the alienage, Fenris.
Oh,
I don't live in the alienage.
Don't you care about the plight of our people? Not even a little bit.
I don't need to visit the alienage to know what they suffer. I know it better than you.
I've lived there for years. I see it firsthand.
And I lived it.
Our darling elves are fighting with one another. It's always ugly when mommy and daddy fight, isn't it, kids? Oh, Aaron Cavell.
If you walk the paths of Sundermount, walk softly. Something out there hungers for the unwary.
And then this guy is named Ted.
Watch your steps, Yam. You don't know how many Dalish arrows are trained on you right now.
I mean, that might actually be more of a threat if you were looking at me and you didn't look like you were carrying. Just say. Let's go to Mr. Island's shop real quick. See what we've got here. Take that. That's not a great way. You can have that down. Enchanted elven, heavy elven boots. I mean, those are nice, but I mean, the ones I'm wearing are better. Okay.
Dalish crafting is second to none, I assure you.
I believe you, Master Island. I believe you. Oh, Tunar.
A storm is coming. I can smell it.
Another time,
Okay. Keeper Marthari.
Keeper, you returned to us, darling. Have you reconsidered this path at last?
You can do this, Mary.
Go on. I'm with you.
Thank you, Hawke. Keeper, I need the Arulenholm, the ancient carving blade that Master Island keeps.
I see. You wish to rebuild the Alluvian.
You don't have to approve of it. I'm invoking via Sulavanen. I'll do whatever task you wish.
Well, I'm glad to know I can still disapprove. It is your right. I will give you a service to perform if you insist.
What is an Arulenholm?
What exactly is this thing we're asking for?
It is an ancient carving tool, used by our wood shapers, passed down for countless generations. Our clan has carried it since before the fall of the Dales. It is as old as Arlathan itself.
So what's going on here?
What did Merrill invoke?
Our history belongs to all Dalish, child. So our clan's most cherished relics can be claimed by everyone. Any Dalish can perform a service for the clan and gain ownership of such an item. For a time. That is what Merrill has invoked. Even if she has chosen to live apart, she is still one of the people.
Oh, I mean, we can choose to have them say, or to be like, speak less Elven, please, but yeah, thank you, Keeper.
We appreciate your help. This means a lot to Merrill.
I'm glad that Merrill has a friend in you, child. I hope you will look after her.
I can take care of myself, Keeper.
No, you can't.
Yes, Dalen. I know. Avar Terrell has taken the lives of 3 of our hunters. It lairs in a cavern in the mountainside. Seek it out, slay it. No one else must fall to its anger. Do this for us, and I will give you the Arulenholm. May the Dread Wolf never catch your scent.
Actually, I do wonder what Solus would think of Merrill. Because Solus is very peculiar about things. And he always finds the
cave must
Baelish.
be near camp. The Keeper would just warn the hunters away otherwise.
He always is so... He feels like the Baelish are so... haughty without reason. Oh look, it's that cave we've never been able to go into. Now we get to go through it. Yeah. And we get to do Saul's last item here as well. I love the animation for the illusion. Okay. So let's explore as much of this area as we can. Pile of bones. Oh, there's the hunters. Oh, wow. That's good. I love spiders.
Go down! How about you? Gotcha!
I took out all these spiders by myself. What were you guys doing? Are you having a party without me? It's rude. Super rude, dude.
Rada, Falondine, Gaiju, Lethalan.
What were the hunters doing in here?
The Keeper would have sent them to recover elven artifacts from the Varterol before the camp had to move in again.
So your keeper sent them to their deaths?
No. Normally they let the Dalish come and go as we please. Something must have provoked it.
Okay. So now we know that the Vartarol normally don't bother the Dalish, but for some reason they do. They have been lately. Okay. If you think I remember it, you're giving me far too much credit. Here's another hunter.
Why did this happen? Oh, Harshal, I am so sorry. I'll tell Iniria for you.
More spiders.
Let's finish this!
Okay. An oversized spider fang. No, thank you. Are we Hawke? Oh. A lurking spider waiting for its death. Okay. Ooh, glitter dust. I don't have a lot of that. Alright, I don't see anything here. Oh, there's the other hunter. Hunter Shadar.
Jandan,
Shadar.
Tread carefully, Lethaline. May the trickster never find you in the beyond.
we should give their clan amulets.
Hi, Tyro.
Their families should know that they died bravely.
Well, now we've done another quest, sort of, while we were doing this one. Oh.
Is someone there? It's safe. You can come out.
Hello? Praise Andraste. I mean the creators. I thought I'd never get out of... Meryl?
Anethera, Paul. Are you hurt?
Stay back. What do you want from me?
Paul, what's wrong? I'm here to help.
Stay back! Don't touch me!
We won't hurt you.
Be calm, Paul. We'll help you get back to the camp.
You told your bosses to shove it?
Creators, help me! Someone, please!
Paul, no! We have to catch him. Hurry!
Also, it's very obvious that this kid did not grow up as one of the Dalish. Not only does he not have Bella's name, but he called on Andraste first. No, Paul! You ran the wrong way, buddy. Oh, no.
Hold on, Paul. We're coming.
That's the Vartaro. Oh no, are you serious? After they made you stay for so long down there? They kept you a virtual prisoner down there for 2 weeks. And now they're not going to pay you properly? Mm-mm. Alright, we got the Vartaro.
Paul? Maybe it's not too late.
Oh no.
Maybe we can get him to the Keeper. She can heal almost anything.
He's dead. There's nothing a healer can do now.
Why did you run? You shouldn't have run.
Poor man. Why did he run?
What did you do to scare this man to death?
Creators. I don't know.
Do you want some time?
Do you need a minute alone?
No. Thank you. We have too much to do for me to sit here bawling. Paul wasn't like the others. He was city-born, worldly. He ran away from the Denerim and found us. I thought if anyone would understand, he would. Something is very wrong. I want to see the Keeper.
Alright. Oh, we lost all our friendship with Meryl again. Whoops. She's very hard to keep happy. Okay, let's see what else we've got here. Offered and lost. Okay, yep. Aveline and Donic. Descent of yep, Anders. Okay. Varric. And then Marrow. Okay. We've got Saul's stuff. What else have we done? Okay. Slowly but surely we are paring down the threats. Okay. Um, let's see. Maybe we can get through here
Paul, what was he thinking? He acted like I was a monster.
You are a monster.
Fenris! That is not an appropriate answer. Don't go around calling Meryl a monster. It's a little blood magic between friends. Fun.
What a waste.
Oh, I actually hadn't looted back here before. Well. I'm stuck. Okay. Excellent. Well, the undead are rising, so that might be what made the Vortal attack. So, if you guessed that we're going to be attacked by undead all the way back, you guessed correctly. Spiders on the way in.
The way everyone looked at me in the
way
camp when we arrived. What have they been saying about me? They must think I'm worse than the Blight.
Yeah. You're just guided.
I've never hurt the clan. They had no reason to be afraid of me. None of this makes any sense.
Really? Because you're not doing blood magic, right? Oh look! It's a frost horror! Oh. Do you only have one arm, please?
Another ball!
My archer's better than your archer. Okay. Let's go.
I think that's enough of that.
Meryl. Oh, I think that's enough of that. Okay. Oh, he's carrying a staff called Hubris. Very apt for this part. Okay. I think we got all of the crafting reagents from here. I hope. We will be back in this area, so it's fine. Okay. Let's see.
Avert your eyes, witch.
You said I was dwelling on useless history. But what are you doing? The past is important to you and to all of us. We must know it to move forward.
You had a life. You had a family. And you abandoned them to chase after ghosts. We are nothing alike. Don't even begin to think that we are.
Guys, Mom and Dad are fighting again. But if our mother, father are Fenris and Meryl, we're all screwed. Just putting that out here. Like, that's just really crappy stuff. So, I have no problem selling it. That actually looks pretty nice for gloves, but not good for us. I need to put some runes in that. Oh, yes, I'll take that ring. You can have that. Oh yeah, those are good rings. You can have that then. Okay.
Dalish crafting is second to none, I assure you.
Okay, keep it on, sorry.
The Varterol is dead.
Masaranus. I'll breathe easier knowing that we will lose no more people to it.
We found these.
I'll return them to their families.
We lost Paul. In the cave, he fled at the sight of me. Straight into the Varterol.
Many of the clan fear you will bring back the corruption. Or worse, from the mirror.
And where did they get that idea?
I am their keeper, Dalain. It was my duty to warn them. It's still not too late for you to return to us. Reconsider. There's no need for you to live alone.
Must we go over this again? You'll never accept what I'm doing.
The Alluvion is a trap. It cost us Tamlin. It led you to blood magic. Will you let it twist you further from who you really are?
And who am I? We've done as you asked. Honor our bargain. Give me the Aveline home.
Hawke. Because Meryl won't listen, I give this heirloom of my clan to you for safekeeping. Please, don't let her do this.
Thank the creators. I thought maybe she'd go back on her word.
Do you really want this?
Is it worth restoring this mirror if it turns your clan against you?
You know what it's like to lose everything, Hawke. Not just our land and freedom, but history, stories, language, magic, rituals. Even our gods are gone. It is a sacrifice, but if the mirror restores even one fragment of the past, it's worth it.
She talked about blood magic.
What did the Keeper mean? The mirror led you to blood magic.
The shard I picked up was corrupted. I couldn't cleanse it without help. The Keeper refused. She said that it belonged to another time and should be left there. So I found a spirit. It gave me the power to purify the mirror through blood magic.
Purified with blood magic?
I've never heard of blood magic purifying anything.
Neither have I.
Yeah, look at
There's
Fenris'
nothing
face.
inherently evil about blood magic. It's magic, like any other. The power that contaminated the mirror was too strong to be driven out by normal means. If I had piles of lyrium lying about, I could have used that, but I didn't. I used what I had.
Well, the Aveline home isn't yours just yet.
I hope this helps you finish your work on the Alluvion.
Thank you. I knew you would understand. Let's be away from here. The others are giving me the evil eye.
Yeah, Sebastian and Fenris don't really like that. But it's fine. We can stand to lose a little bit of Fenris friendship. Sebastian, not so much, but we'll fix it.
If you walk the paths of Sundermount, walk softly.
We'll convince you yet, Meryl. There is, okay, so contrary to popular belief, there is a way to have both friendship with Meryl and Fenris. You can even be friends with Meryl, romance Fenris, or romance Meryl and be friends with Fenris. It is quite possible, even when mom and dad are fighting. It's fun. Alright, let's turn this into soil.
So what do you believe, Meryl?
Our gods abandoned us long ago. They haven't answered our prayers since the fall of Arlathan. When we've proven that we're elves again, that we didn't lose everything, they'll come back to us.
We say the same of the Maker. Perhaps they're only different names for the same divine force that created the world.
The Maker wants you to be elves?
Meryl, you are obtuse on purpose. The Maker wants you to be held. First of all,
Brilliant. I'm amazed that you found everything. My craft can begin anew. Your reward, my young friend.
so Hawke is like 30-ish, which is kind of like, she's an adult. Which is kind of nice as far as like video game protagonists, because you're used to seeing them like super young. But Hawke is like mature. No, I have no idea what we're gonna do next. Midnight meeting. I guess going to High Town is probably the best thing to do. Do this party. I love Meryl party. I mean, I love Meryl. Do not get me wrong, but everything's in Hightown. Everything's at night, pretty much. Except for Descent. Let's go to Hawke's house. Tactics screen gives advanced players precise control over their party members' behavior. You can pick a pre-built set of tactics, modify them, or something else. Oh, it's Sebastian!
Welcome.
Your hound is a mark of nobility in Ferelden, is he not?
Yes, he is.
I have heard that gaining a Mabari's loyalty is considered the ultimate proof of character there.
Thank you.
That's kind of you to say. I think we make a good pair.
A dog cares nothing for worldly power. The Maker would like to see us learn from them.
Sebastian and the dog.
Don't let it go to your head.
Nothing new to report, I'm afraid.
I will take it. Let's order something. A lot of money. Okay. So let's go over to our enchantment apparatus. I need some more.
I can make it for you.
I know you can. I know you can. You're such a good boy. So weapon. Yeah. That is an armor room. That is an armor room. also that is one. Do we have? We don't have firewood in yet. We don't have one of spare either. That's fine. And then we'll just do protection. I'll do bullets. Okay. Luckily, the runes actually sort of grow with you. So, thanks, guard. Protection. I think it's probably the best thing since it actually hits and it's hard to protect against lightning, frost, spirits. Sure. There we go. Well, there we go. There's something for Aveline. Varric. There's Meryl. Isabela, Sebastian, and Fenris. Ooh, yes. Okay. He's already got protection, so let's give him frost. We don't have Anders with his rune slot yet. I think that's
You like the shiny?
his next upgrade. Yes, I like the shiny. Thank you. Oh, we got Mighty Offense Potion. This potion surges through the user's muscles and mind, heightening combat prowess for a time. This effect is not compatible with a rock armor potion. You don't have a rock armor potion. But, it's fine. Oh, we need one more elf fruit, 3 spindleweed, 1 enabrum, and 1 ambrosia. So that is like enough for the next. Now we need 5 valerian. We found all the silverite, 2 Oriel Halcom, and 1 dragon's barb. So I think we'll be finding at least 1 more act. Yeah, and then we've got 2 deep mushrooms, 2 jasper, 2 further dust, and 1 philanders. Okay, Misal's favor. This flask shatters when thrown, releasing a substance that revives all nearby allies who have fallen in battle, returning them to the fight with some of their health and mana or stamina restored. It's literally a bomb that revives people. And then the rest are just poisons. Okay. So let's go do some stuff. I'm taking Meryl out of the party for now. Fenris, Isabela. It's a very rogue heavy party, I guess. Let's hang around. There's so much to do here. Let's call somebody. It's really quiet.
You should really post some guards outside your estate, considering all the trouble.
Well, thank you. Why would I do that? I have used Fenris.
That's enough.
Oh god, we got attacked by a second group. Oh no.
I'll deal with this.
I love that you can trigger two separate groups trying to kill you at the same time. Midnight meeting. Please. Okay. So we'll clear out all the groups in Hightown first. This is the only district that is always safe, no matter what. Told you so. Even the bad guys want horse.
You came.
Oh.
Who are you? You probably thought you'd got away with it. Sir Karas and the others' deaths. Do you even remember them? They were searching for the missing Starkhaven apostates and were murdered. An inquiry determined the apostates must have killed the Templars, but I've suspected for years that Sir Thrask and you were responsible.
You have no proof.
Suspect all you like, but you can't prove I was involved.
You may have fooled the others, but not me. My brothers, tonight, justice will be done.
Oh, look. Oh, look.
Go down!
If you had proof, you wouldn't do this in the dead of night. But you don't have proof, do you? No. No, you don't.
Now you fall! I'll deal with this. Well done, everyone.
Should probably use those points for Isabela and Varric. She looks so hot, even covered in blood. Ugh, it's not fair. Right? Aren't they? I mean, I'm smug as fuck as always. That's just how I roll. That is just how I roll. Okay. Let's see. Let's put more into magic. Okay. Okay, we'll do assassin. Funny thing is like Cullen, he's still gonna be our friend, honestly, at the end of the day. So could we just get the tiny cut 413 out of 1,000? Nice. Never seen that before. It's a shitty weapon, but it's got a cool name. So I approve. Yeah, let's trigger another ambush by the Invisible Sisters. Come on. There we go. Hey, don't attack my dwarf. It's my dwarf. Go get your own.
How about you? I'll deal with this.
You wish to fight?
Just pile of dead bodies. how you do it, right? Just pile them all up in a row, let them go. That's let's go toward another attack in this area. Oh no, it's up here, in this corner. Where all the other stuff is.
Who designed this city? These wide open spaces
I think that's why they were built that way, sweetheart.
Victory.
Also, we've already romanced Isabela, so. There, Varric, I saved you. I saved you. Okay, there's Bartram. This is a harem estate. I don't need to go in there. I think we get one last one in here. So we haven't triggered the note yet. Yeah, I mean, because the note always just pops up. Maybe we have to go to the chantry area. We missed. I don't think we did, but I'll double check. Oh. Time for a tour of Hightown at night. Back over really nice. Right? Crash this elevator.
Keep moving.
Let's go say hello to the whores. Or working ladies and gentlemen.
The guard wouldn't have taken my boy if you'd just been decent to him.
You mean if I hadn't yelled, "Stop, thief," when he stole my wages? Fat chance, sweetie.
What trouble in paradise. Hamlin, you practically live here, don't you?
Do you think Lucine will hire one of those oxmen?
Lucine would hire the maker if he returned.
She'd try, but she's so cheap she'd never afford him.
Gentlemen, gentlemen.
I need 4 more dwarven ales.
Mistress Hawke, what will you have today?
Come to me, and I'll take you to places you've never been.
Isabela, are you talking to Bianca?
I think she deserves to feel a woman's touch on her trigger, don't you?
Bianca responds to my touch. She'd never give it up for you.
Listen to
That's what
that.
they always say, and I always prove them wrong.
Stop it. You're confusing her. And me.
Varric. Varric and Isabela are so good. Come to me and I'll take you to places you've never been before. Are you talking about me? Oh look, nobody's taken over this room since we killed Iduna from the exotic. Alright, so nothing in here. So we're gonna leave. Now we'll see if we can't trigger the last battle, because I should, like, you're supposed to fight 3 groups of each of the bad guys to, like, trigger quests. Where's that first sketchy detail? Oh look! There they are. See?
Get back! One less to worry about. I got what you need right here.
Figured that was the case. Again! My fracking door. Stay away from him. You can't afford him. Or Bianca. Sure as hell can't afford Bianca. Still no news. Now I'm getting irritated. It is a lot of damage. It is a lot of damage.
Fine night for a patrol.
And Donick said this was an easy patrol. Really? Because I'm finding lots of people to murder. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Alright. So we can do Prime Suspect, which is literally like right over here with Fenris's house. Or we can do this one for I I neither can confirm nor deny that new nickname, but it's a thing. I just learned things. Okay, so shall we go to Dupuy and see if he is killing ladies, or shall we go after Bartram? I'm down for either. I think, considering the time, we may only have time for one. I don't want to get revenge on Bartram. You know what? Bartram actually has the more interesting opening, so we're going to do that one first.
This house looks abandoned.
I don't get it. My sources saw people making deliveries here just a week ago. This looks like it's been empty for months.
We should grab.
This is still our best lead. We might find something that'll take us to Bartrand.
My thoughts exactly. So that's how you greet your brother, is it, Bartrand? Fine. Say hello, Bianca.
You're pathetic! Ah! Another one for me! How many of you got, Hawke? Oh, please. Bianca can handle this herself. Don't give him an inch!
Also, just want you to realize this highly improbable.
You're gonna regret Bartrand! I'm coming for you, you nug-humping bastard! You're pathetic! Better luck in the next one! You're gonna regret this! Bianca, you thief! Bartrand! I'm coming for you, you nug-humping bastard! Bartrand! I'm coming for you, you nug-humping bastard! You're gonna regret this! You apart! I'll take you all! I'll take you all! You're gonna regret this! One more for the Bartrand! I'm coming for you, you nug-humping bastard! Not the brightest thing you could have done!
Good.
Oh, Varric, please forgive me, my brother. I was just jealous of you. How could I ever compete with you for Mother's love?
You're strong and handsome, and so very smart. What?
Why lie now about this?
What
have you to gain?
What do you want from me? I broke in, I found my brother, and it was awkward. Family business.
No. I think there's more to it.
Fine. You want the gory details? I'll give you the gory details.
Thank you, Cassandra, because that fight's always so dumb. And it's not so much gory details as it just points out exactly.
These corpses aren't even stiff yet, Hawke. Somebody's been in here today.
How bad this entire situation is.
I'll take them down.
What did my brother do to these men? They were completely out of their heads.
Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot my dog. I guess some things never change. Okay. No entrance to that room. Okay, they're all crazed.
I don't like the looks of this.
Oh.
That should do it.
Let's disarm the traps, not step all over them.
I'll deal with this. One less to worry about.
Maybe I should turn off persistent gore, because, like, honestly, everybody's just covered in blood. It's way
Watch
more
your step.
realistic.
All set.
Master traps, ooh.
There.
Guys, did you go make friends without me? Also, Isabela is offering to give out spankings. Oh, poor Varric. He got blood on his coat. There's nothing in here. This is the door to the room in front before.
Bertrand, what have you done?
These poor people. Alright. We did that.
I don't like the looks of this. Done.
Yeah, that's trapped.
Let's do this.
What a waste.
die. Oh. Yeah.
Varric? Is that you? Praise the ancestors.
Hold up. I know this man. He's Bartrand's steward. Hugin, what happened here?
Varric, your brother. That statue he brought out of the deep roads. Bartrand said it sang to him, even after he sold it. I've been hiding in here, but the guards, they're like crazed animals. I didn't dare go past them. Everyone in this house has gone mad.
Everyone in this house is dead. What has Bartrand done?
What did he do to the guard to turn them to this?
He's been forcing them to eat lyrium. Some of the servants, he cut pieces off them while they were still alive. He says he's trying to help them hear the song. Please stop him.
Bartrand's not exactly a nice guy, but this doesn't sound like my brother.
Where's the statue?
You said he sold the statue. To who?
I don't know. It's why we came back to Kirkwall. He was already starting to rant about the sodding idol and its singing. On his better days, he hated the thing. Wanted to get rid of it. But the minute it was gone, he got worse.
Where are the other servants?
I haven't seen anyone alive in here except for guards. What happened to the rest of the staff?
I don't know what Bartrand did to them. By the ancestors, the sounds coming from his study. They're dead by now. I hope.
What do you mean you hope they're dead?
Just whoever, whatever you find in that room. Varric, give them a merciful death.
We'll take care of this.
Everything will be all right. You're safe now.
I wish I believed that, human. Bartrand took the servants and locked himself inside the study. No one's come out for days. And those sodding lunatics just keep prowling the halls.
Then we go in after him. Come on, Hawke. Let's finish this.
It all has to do with that idol. So left and the temporary. Now we can go to the store. Ooh, belt of the primals. What? Oh, primevals. Yeah, it's like a belt made. It's a mage belt, but it's not that great. I'm mad because that's a purple, which means it's like extremely rare. Oh, got an armor slot for Varric. Yeah. Okay, let's go through the door.
Sing the song for me.
And here's the last of everybody. Oh look, there's Bartrand. Oh, he's a rogue. You know what? I always thought Bartrand was more of a warrior type.
song again. Just for a minute. Stop saying that! I know I shouldn't have sold the idol to that woman. It was a mistake! A mistake.
Bertrand, get a hold of yourself. Do you know where you are? Do you know what you've done?
Varric, you'll help me, won't you, little brother? Help me find it again. You were always a good one.
Help you? Bertrand, you left me to die. You left all your men to die. And for what? Some trinket? Look at yourself. Look at what you've done to the men and women who served you. Where's your nobility, brother? Where's your dwarven honor?
I don't think he can hear you, buddy.
He doesn't look so good. I'm not sure he even knows we're here.
I didn't come here just to leave without telling my brother he's a filthy nuglicker and demanding some answers. Why'd you do it, Bertrand? Were you already crazy before we even went into the deep roads? Or was it all the statue?
Idol, not a statue. It wants to be worshipped. It wants me. It wants me back. She stole it from me. For this.
It's like the One Ring. Where is the statue?
Who did you sell the idol to, Bertrand?
She glittered like the sun, but her heart was ice. She will not feed it, not like I did.
Statue did this.
Bertrand was a bastard when he sealed us in the deep roads. But he wasn't a madman.
Bloody ancestors. Why bring me this close and still nothing? For 3 years, all I've wanted is to look him in the eye and get his answers. Why he abandoned us in that thaig. What any of this was for. I guess there's nothing he could say that would make it right.
Kill him.
He's beyond any healer's skill. Make it quick and end his suffering.
Right. Still going to feel good pulling that trigger.
Bertrand's like not even there.
Come on. I don't want to look at this place anymore.
Red Earth Long One. What was that? Oh. Oh, it's a sword and board shield. I mean, that's not bad. Nice. That's actually pretty nice. I'll take it. It's the first part of a set. I don't know if we'll get it down. I don't know that I've actually completed that set. Okay. And now Cassandra knows why Varric didn't really want to finish this story. Okay. That didn't actually take as long as I thought it would. But I know that going through Dupuis mansion is going to take a while, so we probably won't do that tonight. Yeah.
Something on your mind, Varric?
I should thank you for your help with my brother. He was a jackass, and he tried to kill us, but that was still the hardest thing I've ever done. He was never what you'd call nice, or pleasant, or hygienic. But he was my only brother.
Well, it's for the best right now, buddy.
He was obviously suffering. You spared him a lot of misery.
I hope you're right. I don't know if surface dwarves go back to the stone, or hang around singing hymns with Andraste, or what. I just hope wherever he is now, Bertrand stays out of trouble.
What do you think happened?
Any idea what really went on with him and that statue?
Well, the thing must be cursed. I don't know if it's magic, or demons, or the bile of the ancestors, but I think curse about covers it. If we're lucky, whoever he sold it to had the damn thing melted down for scrap.
Would you like to stop by the chantry?
If you're worried about it, we could ask one of the priests to pray for him.
I'm pretty sure any decent priest who prays for Bertrand would burst into flames. Anyway, thank you. I'll keep looking into who bought that blighted statue. At the very least,
They need to be warned about what happened.
Alright. So that's it. That's Varric's companion quest. Let's take a look at what we got here. We've got 2 more. We'll just do as we walk around. Okay, we've got Long Road and Descent as part of companions. And then we've got the last of all of the rest of this stuff. Okay, so we will call it for now. And then we will pick up on Monday. We'll do Prime Suspect.